Welcome back to GOO ROO Beauty. For this month's Innoxa series video, I wanted to share with you some brand new products. They are available right now on Innoxa's website, innoxa.com.au, as well as at Priceline and Maya stores nationwide here in Australia. Of course, Innoxa is an Australian company that does feature cruelty-free makeup and skincare products. They are widely available and very affordable. So I really was very excited to hear that they had some brand new products coming. Couldn't wait to show them to you. We've got some new eyeshadows, some new lip colors, and some new facial spray. If you are interested in shopping online for any of these Innoxa products, the entire range of Innoxa makeup and skincare is available at 40% off at innoxa.com.au for 4 days only, starting May the 4th, using the code GOOROOMAY40. All right, I'm going to go in the order that I've actually used these products today. First of all, the eyeshadow palettes. We have, I'm very excited about these, two new eyeshadow palettes. They are both fairly neutral in tone. We have one called Dinner Date and one called Daytime Neutrals. Both palettes come with a double-ended sponge tip applicator, and I'll show them to you in detail. This one is Dinner Date. Dinner Date, you see, has a really lovely peach shade, a really nice sort of everyday light kind of taupey shade. It's not gold, it's not grey, it's just kind of somewhere in between. It's beautiful. We've got a slightly darker kind of maroon shade. I'm wearing that in my outer corner today. That's quite a nice shade for defining and also lining. And then we've also got a really nice purple shade that actually looks quite a bit more purple on swatch than what it looks like in the palette. You'll see how they swatch on my hand. And the one thing that I want to note is that over a primer, at least, these eyeshadows really are very pigmented. We've got some beautiful colors, and I really love the finish on them. They're not sparkly, they're not metallic, they're not matte, they've just got a beautiful sheen to them, and I really love the look of these on the lid. The next palette is Daytime Neutrals, and as you'd expect, this is a neutral palette. We've actually got a mix of finishes with Daytime Neutrals, starting with a very slightly shimmery kind of grey toned white, I would say. I've been using this one all week on my inner corner. Also very nice on the lids and with a light touch on the brow bone, certainly. I love this second shade along. I have worn this for a couple of days just on the lid. This is really nice for a very easy daytime, easy, quick look. You could apply that with your fingers, chuck on some mascara and be done. You've also got a slightly darker, more bronzy shade, and this is like a matte dark brown. Again, great for defining the crease, also lining. And you can see on a close-up swatch, again, you've just got a lovely finish on those lighter shades, the bronzy shade, and then you've got that matte dark brown. These are pigmented. I would recommend with any eyeshadow that you wear it over a primer, and I found that these lasted nicely for me throughout the day. I also want to move on to the lip color creams. This is an absolutely fantastic product. I'm very excited about these. Now, it's not at all what I expected with the name. The name of these lip colors are Innoxa Full Color Lip Creams. I expected something like the matte liquid lipsticks that dry down to a very matte finish. They're not that at all. They are a glossy, cushiony type, almost balm on the lips that do have a shiny finish, and they also give you a lot of color. And your lips almost, I don't know if they look more plumped, but they feel more plumped. There's just, cushiony is the only word that I can think of. You'll know what I mean if you try these. They've just got a lovely feel on the lips. In terms of longevity, I'd say they sort of have average longevity. You have a little bit more life out of the darker shades like your reds and your tangerine, but these are so beautiful feeling that, especially with your more neutral shades that last maybe a few hours, I love reapplying it. It smells great, it feels great, but you will want to reapply every probably 2 to 3 hours if you are wearing the lighter shades. I will cut now to showing you each of the shades going on, starting with one of my favorite neutrals of the month now, what I'm wearing today. This is Simply Stunning. Simply Stunning is a gorgeous neutral shade that builds up in color as you layer this product. You can apply one layer for just a nice sheer moisturizing balm type feel on your lips, or build that color up. It's a beautiful neutral color that would suit pretty much anyone. This is a universal neutral color, and it's just gorgeous. Goes with any look at all. Moving on now to Lovable Lilac. Lovable Lilac is a cooler toned pink. It looks like a beautiful neutral pink on the lips. I really like the way that this looks. It's certainly, again, something that would suit a lot of different skin tones. I love the feel of this. It's absolutely a beautiful shade, and I've gotten quite a bit of wear of that one over the last couple of weeks too. Next up, we are looking at Orchid Bouquet. Orchid Bouquet is probably the most adventurous colour among the 6 shades available, and this is a blue, cool toned purple, I would say. So this is going to suit those of you who do get a little bit more adventurous with your lip colours and you do want to have something a little bit more purple on your lips. This is a really lovely opaque shade, and you can blot it down if you don't want something so intense, or you can layer it up if you really do want an intense cool toned purple on your lips. A really interesting and different shade there, Orchid Bouquet. Next up, I've really been loving this one as well. This one is called Citrus Cake, and it's a tangerine type orangey shade of lip cream. It's a beautiful color. I love it. I love it when you layer it for an intense orangey look on your lips. I love the way it wears off, and I will say that these lip creams wear down in a very even way. They don't look ridiculous as they wear down. You'll never look at yourself in the mirror and go, oh my God, I need to reapply my lipstick. It's just a gradual, even fade, which is beautiful. I love Citrus Cake on its own. I also have been enjoying mixing it. These mix beautifully with each other. And now moving on to the 2 red shades. We've got a brighter red shade called Red Rose. This is beautiful. It makes your lips look white. This is fantastic for a more sort of Parisian look with just a fresh, dewy face and a slick of mascara and that beautiful red. That would look fantastic. Or you can certainly dress this up with a smokier eye, a nighttime look. This is just a gorgeous shade. Don't be afraid to wear red on your lips. It really can be beautiful, and it can suit most people, you'll find. But there's lots of different reds as well. You'll find that there are some that are more flattering on you. I love both of these red shades. Red Rose, you can see, just, yeah, gorgeous shade. I absolutely love it. And now the deepest shade is Wine and Dine. Wine and Dine is still a red. It's a deep red, and again, you can see as it's going on, it's just a really nice opaque color as you're popping it on, as you're layering it up. Both of these reds are great for making your teeth look white, and they just have a beautiful, glamorous feel about them. Very, very comfortable on the lips and just gorgeous. I love Wine and Dine. So they are the 6 different full color lip creams. I absolutely love those. And that brings me to the final product that I have used today that's brand new from Innoxa. This is called the Anti-Aging Makeup Setting Spray. I'm always interested these days when I hear the word anti-aging and when I hear facial spray. I've been really getting into the facial sprays lately. Now they say this is long lasting and shine free. It is dermatologically tested and paraben free. You get 50 mils of product here in the bottle, and it's quite an intense spray. You make sure that you hold it at least 30 centimeters away from your face. They say that this setting mist has been formulated with skincare ingredients to help hydrate and soften the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. It is a long-lasting formulation that's enriched with botanical extracts, including aloe vera, which is very soothing, and cucumber extract. The addition of witch hazel helps to minimize the appearance of pores and shine. This is something that you just spray on your face after you've applied everything, after you've powdered down absolutely everything, and it's just going to help set everything. It's going to give you a really nice feel, a nice cooling feel on your face, as well as helping everything meld together and just stay on your face longer. This is also something that you can use for touch-ups. If you just want some refreshment throughout the day, you can certainly apply this one as well. It does contain water, alcohol do not, certainly be aware of that, followed by butylene glycol. This is just a very, very nice multi-purpose refreshing spray. Very purse friendly in terms of the size of the plastic bottle, and you're getting 50 mils there. Really nice product. I've really been enjoying that this week. So they are all the brand new products I wanted to show you today from Innoxa, available now at Priceline and Maya, and also on innoxa.com.au. And again, if you are interested in shopping online, you certainly can get 40% off the entire range of Innoxa at their website using code GOOROOMAY40. Look down below, I'll include the details and the links for you. For those of you who are interested, certainly do stay tuned just to see how I use those shadows to get this look today. For those of you clicking out, thank you so much for watching. Have yourself a beautiful day, and don't forget, you are beautiful. Don't you forget it. It's one thing to look at, make sure you be it too. We'll see you again really, really soon. Bye. All right, thanks for staying with me. I am going to start with the Daytime Neutrals palette. I'm going to start with that taupey shade using a flat eyeshadow brush, just applying that to the inner half of my lid, just patting it on over a primer. Next, I'm going into the very lovely sort of beigey, creamy color of the Daytime Neutral palette, and I'm just going to pat that color onto my inner corner. I'm going to apply that right into that corner. It's just going to help brighten everything up a little bit. Now I'm moving on to the other palette. This is the Dinner Date palette, and I'm grabbing a tapered, fluffy crease brush, and I'm dipping that into the darker maroony berry shade from the Dinner Date palette. Just the tip, and I'm going to start patting that and dabbing that onto the outer corner. This is like the outer quarter of my lid, and up into and over the crease. I'm going to work that in, keep patting that on, and I'm going to start gently using windshield wiper motions just to bring that shade across my crease towards the inner corner of my eye. I'm not going to add any more color to that. I'm just going to blend that gently across the crease. Next up, I am going to use a little bit of a color base. I'm using Illamasqua's Cream Pigment, and this is in the shade Emerge. I'm just using a flat shadow brush. I'm just going to pat that shade right onto the center of my lid. Really, any concealer would be fine. It's just going to create a nice base for that peachy color that I'm going to apply next to adhere to. And I am going into that peachy shade now from the Dinner Date palette with a flat shadow brush. I'm just going to pat that over my concealer or cream pigment that I've popped down. All right, next up, I'm going to use an Innoxa dual-ended liner pencil to line the gray shade all along my lower lash line. I'm going to really make sure that it's going between my lashes. These are very, very creamy. They're a beautiful pencil to use. And then I'm going into the purple shade from the Dinner Date palette, and I'm just going to use a very precise shadow brush just to blend that gray pencil out. These products work very, very nicely together, and that pencil just blends out beautifully. I'm also applying that pencil to my waterline before I go in with a black shade of Innoxa's dual-ended pencils, and I'm just going to line my tight line right between my lashes, also very slightly on my upper lash line, and I'm going to blend that out just with a clean precision brush just to make sure it's a soft line on my upper lashes. And finally, I am now going in with Innoxa's Ultimate Lash Mascara, just for a really nice natural mascara look on my eyes today. And this is the finished look. I hope that you enjoyed seeing those shadows going on. Thank you for staying tuned. If you are still here, have yourself a beautiful day, and we'll see you again soon.